After multiple theft attempts on my motorbike, I decided enough is enough and bought a cheap CCTV system, the ANNKE 4+1 channel 1080p CCTV camera system. The link's found below. At the time of buying, it cost around £60. I'll be covering the camera quality, software, and setting up the system in this review. In the box you'll find the DVR, 2 cameras, cabling and mounting hardware for each camera, power connectors for the DVR and cameras, power and data SATA cables to connect a hard drive to the DVR, mouse, and manual. Note that there is no included hard drive, so you have to buy one separately. I'm using a 1TB Segate Barracuda in my system. The I/O on the DVR is fairly straightforward. You'll find a power connector, 2 USB 2.0 ports, Ethernet, audio in and out, VGA and HDMI. Even though I bought the 4-channel system, I seem to have 8 channels for cameras. I'm not sure if this was a shipping mistake, as the picture online shows only 4 analog camera connectors. The front of the system is simple, with 3 lights to display power, hard drive activity, and network connectivity. After removing the 4 screws located on the back and sides, the top slid off, revealing the internals. It was at this point where I gave the system a quick test boot to see if everything worked before committing to permanently install the system in my house. It'll be very annoying to install everything, and then find that a camera doesn't work and I have to rip all the cabling up and package it up and send it back again. To install the hard drive properly, I had to lift up the cable supplying the power to the front LEDs. Using the 4 included screws, I mounted the hard drive. I rerouted the power cable to the LEDs over the top of the hard drive. Assuming you have a drill and common sense, mounting the cameras with the included wall inserts and screws shouldn't take too long. You can pivot the camera and bend the arm by loosening the screws, allowing the mount to achieve a useful range of positions. Upon first boot of the system, you'll be met with the setup wizard, where you'll be prompted to create an admin password. You are then required to enter an unlock pattern, set the system language, and finally set the date and time. All of the other settings can be left at their defaults. You'll also be given a QR code for the app, which I'll explore at the end of the video. Once you close the setup wizard, you'll be placed on the home screen. Moving your mouse to the top of the screen will reveal some buttons, the most useful ones being the layout, playback, and menu buttons. By clicking on the feed from each camera, you'll also be shown a smaller menu with a few quick controls on them. There are 2 types of recording method, continuous record and motion detection record. You can set all the connected cameras to continuously record by hitting the continuous record on the top menu, or set individual cameras to continuously record by pressing start recording in the individual menus. By heading to the main menu and selecting camera, then motion, you can set up the motion detection recording. This menu allows you to select which camera to record with the motion detection on. You can also adjust the sensitivity of the motion detection and choose to ignore areas of the camera feed by clicking on the red squares to remove them. Finding and playing back footage is easy. You can select the day from the calendar in the bottom right and choose up to 2 cameras to view at the same time from the list. If you've continuously recorded, then you can use the timeline to scrub through the recording or fast forward the video up to 256 times faster. If you set to record when motion is detected, you can select event from the top left menu to find recorded motion between a set time. A list of events will be presented on the right, where you can click play to view the footage. Useful features such as email notifications can be set up, but I'm not going to bother trawling through any more settings in this review. The included cameras aren't amazing, but are better than expected considering the price of the system. They are 1 megapixel 720p cameras with a claimed 20 meters of night vision and IP66 water resistance. In this clip I'm standing about 5.8 meters from the camera, and I'd say the resolution is just about acceptable enough to be able to identify myself. I do look extremely angry for some reason though. When dark enough, the cameras switch automatically to night vision. The night vision is somewhat impressive given that the back of the house is not lit at all, and I'm still just about able to make out my face. It would however be very hard to identify someone at this distance during the night. There are download files to more CCTV video files in the description if you want to see the quality without YouTube compression. It will be interesting to see how weatherproof these cameras really are. So far I've had the system for about 6 days, and I live in Manchester where it rains a lot, and the cameras are still alive. If they do ever die, I'll update the video so you know. Both the app and PC client software are actually surprisingly good. They both offer smooth continuous playback and are very easy to set up by following the step-by-step instructions included in the manual. One really useful feature in the PC client is the ability to download the full quality video clips over the internet, so there is no need to plug in a USB into the DVR to get footage. So in conclusion, the system is packed full of features and for the price is extremely good. The cameras do let it down a little bit, but the system does also support 1080p recording, so upgrading the cameras is always a tempting option. Both the app and PC client are free, which is also a huge bonus. If you have any questions at all, let me know in the comments, and I'll do my best to help out.